The slap heard across the stars. The Galactic Tribunal on Ar-Zul was an awe-inspiring cathedral of cold steel and alien ambition. It floated like a crown jewel on the desert plateau of the Zarathi homeworld, surrounded by banners of conquest and watched by hundreds of alien species, some curious, others bored, and many openly hostile. In the heart of this theater stood Lyra Kane, barefoot and visibly pregnant, her cream-colored diplomatic robe now tattered and stained with dried blood and sand. She had traveled across 2 star systems, endured a sabotaged shuttle landing, and fought through bureaucratic stone walls just to be here. Now, she stood in front of the High Council, and before her stood him, High General Threx of the Zarathi Imperium. 7 feet tall, skin the color of frozen cobalt, and armor forged from obsidian and alien bone. Threx was more symbol than soldier. A warrior caste supremacist who believed diplomacy was a tool for weaklings. Threx looked down on her with a sneer. "You overestimate your importance, human," he growled, voice like grinding stone. "You come here swollen and weak, barking demands before your betters." Lyra didn't flinch. "You raided a peaceful colony on Vesper 3. You slaughtered civilians. You took hostages, children, scientists, settlers. That's not conquest, General. That's butchery." The tribunal murmured, a ripple of discomfort flowing through the seated aliens. If you spoke to Threx like that, fewer still lived to repeat it. Threx raised his hand, and silence fell. "Your people crawl into our stars, infecting our soil with your stink. You dare accuse us of crimes." He stepped forward. "Let me show you your place." Lyra's fist clenched, nails biting her palms. But she stood tall, defiant. "I'm not here to beg, General. I'm here to deliver a warning." She never finished the sentence. Threx's hand came down like a hammer. Open palm. Fast. Brutal. The slap cracked through the chamber like a thunderclap. Lyra's head snapped sideways. She staggered, blood trailing from her lip, falling to her knees on the cold floor. Gasps filled the tribunal. The Kryn observers recoiled. Even the cold-blooded Varn blinked. The silence was deafening. Lyra wiped the blood from her mouth with the back of her hand, then looked up, smiling. Not a soft smile, not a smile of fear. It was the smile of someone who knew the end had begun. "You shouldn't have done that," she said quietly. Threx scoffed. "And why is that?" She met his eyes. "Because now he's coming." Something in her voice, a subtle undercurrent of doom, sent a shiver through the crowd. "Who?" Threx demanded. Lyra slowly rose.